Hey everyone, Matt from Workshop Tinkerers here. Going to do a Big Clive-esque video today in both view and topic. Not on purpose really. My battery tender here has decided it's going to die, or it's dead. So normally I have it plugged in to power. I hope. Yep, it is plugged in. Power light isn't on when I hook it up to a battery. No power, etc., etc., etc. Either way, grand scheme of things, it dead. So I want to see if there's something easy that I can possibly fix, or I'm just curious, so I figured I'd record it. Now, I'm not a electrical person, really, but I have some basic knowledge, and blown component is a blown component. And I have a feeling that's what it is, because this was hooked up to a battery that was still hooked up to a motor, so it was getting the charge put on it from the motor while still on the battery. It's probably not supposed to do that. Let's see. Chargeable lead acid. Do not start. Ah, yep. So it probably blew out because I started the engine while it was hooked up. Well, wasn't expecting a big old chunk of aluminum. There we go. Let's see. I think I see the problem right now. Let's check it. Just going to do beep test. That end. No, I'm wrong. I thought I saw a blown capacitor, or not capacitor, blown fuse right here, but it's actually good, I just couldn't see it. So let's see, we have a transformer that, well, let's start with in. Got a, I actually don't know that symbol. It's looks like a double diode. You see that? Maybe it's like a... No, I don't know what that is. I'd say it'd be an inrush resistor, or inrush capacitor, but that's not a capacitor symbol. So, alright. So, it's got a bridge rectifier, I'm pretty sure that is, since there's two traces in through the fuse to this, to a capacitor. Capacitor goes around to underneath this, what is that? UC38428. Have to look it up. Other side goes underneath to transformer. And capacitor goes to diode, goes to another part of the transformer. Oh man. Okay, so the answer is I'm not going to be able to fix this. So either the transformer's dead, I'm not seeing anything easy like blown capacitors, blown resistors, blown diodes. Yeah, nothing easy. Interesting nonetheless, right? Right, this video will never see the light of day. Or will it? I haven't decided yet. You see that? They didn't even pull the tape, the protective off. Okay, I need to know. They did do the inside. That's what's important, I guess. Darn it. That'd be funny. So, there we go. Oh, more components on the bottom. Surface mount. Mostly diodes and resistors, though there's a few capacitors. What AVE would call what? Apprentice marks? Scorches. Well, I guess that's just flux and some really nasty looking solder joints. So they flood soldered most of this than they did a few places where people hand soldered. Not all that pretty. You'd think if they'd be sitting there soldering all day. Well, I guess speed doesn't make pretty. But some of them, can you see that? It's a cold solder joint. Makes you feel wonderful. I guess this is why this thing's $20. That is, well, it's in there. The other side's good, but not through the through hole. So you have to hope that, yeah, nothing on the pad on this side, so it doesn't matter. Anything else being seen that looks like it's just popped off? A lot of cold solder joints, like this resistor, the blue one here. I can see down into through hole, but once again, actually, no. On the through hole, it's still not that great, but it's solid, so it should be making a good enough connection. There shouldn't have that high of resistance. I kind of want to keep that bridge rectifier. Yeah, I can't fix it. As I said, not even going to try. Interesting though. You really should have put... So something I've noticed about this is that it doesn't matter which end you have hooked up, battery or charger, the green light comes on, no matter what. It's really annoying. Somehow this has voltage sensing though, so green light means 12 volt or whatever. Dead means it's below probably the minimum 12 volts, so probably below 11 volts or 10.5 or whatever it is. Anyways, it does have some brains in here, but man, oh man, oh man. Anyways, that's it for today. Keep tinkering. See you next time. Welcome back. So, I had a second one die, by the way, next day, and I decided to go do some more testing. This is the original, this is the new one. The original one, as you see, can you see that? Yeah, LED's lit. Turns out, the original cable, this one here that I cut the ends off to do some testing, it was bad. So I've been using this one, which had a bad cable, to try to troubleshoot this one, which is actually confusing me. I don't know enough about circuits to know what the heck is going on, but I got a good one now and a bad one, where don't touch in this area. It's got 120 volts, either AC or DC, going through it. So I was wrong. I did fix it. I need to figure out what's wrong with this one, if it's possible to figure out. Back in a bit. Alright, that was surprisingly easy. Basically, since it was plugged in, I figured out what got hot. I don't have a fancy camera or anything like that. I just, touched the board. This diode. Full pass through. See, beep. Beep. Yep, beep. Both directions. This one here, no beep. Not enough high voltage. That was me hitting the case, by the way. Other way. Brief beep. And done. Yeah, it's this diode for sure. Diode is, what is it? Is a SR560 Schottky diode. 60 volt, 5 amp, 2 pin, DO27, whatever that means. I'm going to go look through the rest of my stuff, see if I have one of those. If not, we'll see. I might or might not repair this. If not, hey, I might have found something. Yay! I may or may not be back. Alright, 2 weeks later and direct from China. New diodes. Hopefully these will work. Just make me happy. Okay, good. I do know what I'm doing. Okay, so when I took this one out, I think I pulled the copper insert out of the circuit board. So to fix that, I've got some flux which the tin is stuck on. There we go. Some nice flux. Let's see, something to dab it into position. Bit of leather works. So because I pulled the copper core out, I think it's going to smear some on both sides, make sure that the solder goes the whole way through. Let's see. What do we got to do? Hopefully that's good enough. Get it down on through. Apparently I made it too small. Let's see if I can get it to go. Why is this not... There we go. Okay. We've got flux, we've got solder. Just using some rosin core Radio Shack 6040. Doesn't exist. Well, not around here. It's all out of business now. Let's get that to go. Come on. This tip apparently doesn't like me. Oops, sorry about my head. Trying to see. There she goes. Okay. It flowed finally. Gotta wait for it to heat up enough. Hope it's heating up. One, two. There. Did it go? This one went, that one didn't. So this is the one I think, unless I just fried the circuitry, is not solid, but there she went. Good enough. Okay. Nice crop. Let's give her a whirl. Place your bets now. Hey! It laid up. Woohoo! Okay. All I have to do is reassemble it. I've got 2 working battery chargers, when previously I had 0. Thanks everyone so much for watching. Remember, if you don't know electronics, you can still figure stuff out just by saying, wow, that is really hot. Or in the other case, the other one, why is it not getting power to the board? Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Keep tinkering.